pleased. Because it's a good word. And it's critical in your business to brainstorm your elevator pitch. Or practice it. Right, here we go, let's get cracking. Here's some things to ponder. You're all listening, I hope. And you're all listening to the same pitch. It's 1:30, George. You've been in by 9 hours by then. You're all listening to the same things. 2 ears, 1 mouth, 1 presenter. I am what I am. But what you take out from it is up to you. Some will, some won't, so what? Some will tick the box to come and see this great team at Lawson Parking and have 2 hours for free with them. God knows why you wouldn't. But some of you wouldn't. Some of you know better, some of you are too old in the tooth. Things won't get better. But at least have an open mind that people do know stuff that you don't know. I was very sceptical. Where's Guy gone? I was very sceptical about social media and Facebook ads. They absolutely were great.
Do they?
And accountants are very conservative, aren't they? Aren't they, Anthony? They're very negative generally in the main. The industry is a bit of a tardy, dowdy, boring profession. Not this firm. Some will, some won't, so what? So what you take from this, some people have 3 or 4 things on their list. Some of you will be, go away and won't be able to put these ideas down. Some of you, not all of you. It ain't that. Owning a business, running a business, especially in new business. John, yours isn't fairly new, are you? Yeah. Year 4. No, that's not new, that's why. Any new businesses here? Now's the time. Now's the time to get the planning done. To put the right foundations in. Don't run for 6 months of a year and then go and find yourself a decent accountant and then take advice. It's not get rich quick. You want to get rich quick, do that. We all know what the odds are. If you're doing that, you're an idiot. And there's always one that says, I won it. Anybody won it? I've had one before. Why did you? Sorry?
I won at 10 at the first time.
You know, the first time it was ever on.
I never played it again.
The first time, when did it start? 80s?
Yeah.
94? Was it? Well, when it first started, the first night, everybody was so excited about it. I had 5 lucky dips. And the first 3 came up. So I don't do the lottery, but I do run a business. And that can be a bit of a lottery if you don't get it right. It's really hard work, isn't it? So let's ponder some things about what you're doing in your business. You know, there's stupidity, crazy things that you do in business. In most businesses, I still do it. Why is it that people go into, I'm a fast food, especially Kentucky Fried Chicken, why is it that people go into McDonald's, ask for a bacon double cheeseburger, that's bacon Burger King, isn't it? Bacon double cheeseburger with extra relish, large fries, and a Diet Coke. Why is that? Well, it doesn't, John, you know it doesn't. The full-on Coke is much more tasty. But what I'm saying is, we're all doing things, especially new businesses, because they don't know better, they're doing things in their business that aren't doing them any good. And it's very easy when you see a lot of businesses, like accountants do, to see those things that are wrong. And it doesn't take long. Websites, I say I've been through most of your websites, those who've got them. Do you know how disappointing it is? Because it would have been nice to know what Amy looked like. It's another tree falling there. It would be nice to know what Amy looked like. But when you go to most websites, Josie, Oh, you're on?
You would be.
So
I want to go on the website, that's
these
fine.
are horse sauce building stuff, I know this. Right. Sarah, website? If I go on to, will I see a picture of you? Obviously in Doncaster that's not a problem. There's too many websites where it says about us, and it says we are accountants. We are passionate about customer care, and we will look after your tax return and your accounts. We'll do you that. And there's nothing about you people.
Have you checked it?
Oh, shut up.
Have you checked it? There's a whole page of my website about me. Me too.
We're not going to
You
have
have
that.
a true
All right, I'll tell you what, I'll say it another way. Who in their about us section has not got a photo of themselves in their business? Come on, be honest. Oh, bullshit. Absolute bonkers, you lot. I do not believe it. In fact, I'm going to go through it. Right, put those three up again. Who hasn't? Ryan? God. What's your name?
Caroline.
Well done, Caroline. Caroline. Nick?
I haven't got a personal photograph of myself, no. I should have.
You should have. Right, so there's three people.
I'm aware.
If I go down this bloody long list here, and I will, and you'll get an email in which says you're a liar. Right, let's crack on. Where was it? That's what Sam Walton of Walmart says. There's only one boss, the customer. And he can fire everybody in the customer, from the chairman down, simply by spending his money somewhere else. And if you have that on your screensaver, it's a good thing to be thinking about every time you start work in the morning. Get customer focused. Because if you're customer focused, if you make your customers rich by the quality of the bicycle, or the quality of the heat in the sauce, or what have you, that's what will make you rich. Now, I'm not talking, when I say rich, I don't mean money, I mean, it could be employing people, leaving a legacy, where the kids go to school, whatever your measure of success is, how many holidays you get, what car you drive, what horses you ride. You ride horses. I know you've got a picture on your website. So your measures of success are different. Okay, so I'm not being capitalist. And if I say nothing for a few seconds, please don't think that I don't know where I am. Okay? A holiday in I know, I just want you to think about a slide. I know it's tough because no words on it. Otherwise, business. Thank God it's Friday. Or thank God it's Monday. Do you want to get up and get out there? Or do you want to stay in bed? Is it thank God it's Friday? Because we're going to listen to Steve Jobs for 15 minutes later on, a video that somebody sent me only last week. So I'm always trying to put something new in. It's a really good video. And he talks, no, I'll let him tell you. I won't tell you what he says. Let's spoil it. But what is it like for you? Is it fun?
I love Mondays.
Pardon?
I love Mondays.
Do you? That was Bootcamp Rats, wasn't it? Well, that was I don't like Mondays, wasn't it? You like Mondays. And how does it compare with Fridays?
I like Friday.
But Mondays are great because you can get up, get out there, get up. You're struggling to get out of bed in the morning because it's a comfier place than work or the business that you're trying to set up. Yes, you really think?
It should be a passion. So if it's your passion, then you are going to want to do it, aren't you? If you believe in what you do, then why wouldn't you want to do it?
Really.
I couldn't put that any better. Do you all get that? Because if you do nothing else today, go home tonight, in the bathroom, stand in front of the mirror and say, I love my work. I love my job, I love my business, I love my life. Don't say you love your wife or husband, but the business that you're in, Do you love it? Is it going to drive you for the rest of, and it guess how long we've got, isn't it? Does it absolutely drive you? So you can say, yeah, when you're in that brown box, and there's a dozen people in the church, what are they going to say about you? What are they going to say about your business, John? I know what they're going to say about Steve, but you can never get her on the phone. Thinking about that, you know, Steve Joe talked about death. Death is a great invention. We've only got this one chance to get this right. So don't waste the next 3 months, 3 years, 30 years cocking it up. It's your call. If your business isn't working, it's your own damn fault.
How do we find that it's working?
Good question. Well, not necessarily. You can have a not-for-profit organisation. It depends what your measure of success is. If it isn't working, I tell you what. I think a good measure is how stressful it is. You agree with that? It's really stressful. There must be some things wrong with your business. Either you're not selling at the right price, your customers are always complaining. So do you think that's a good answer?
Some people deal with stress better than others.
Is that a good thing?
You're funny, Nation.
There's a point to this.
Oh, okay.
Shut up. Well, I just took my shirt in because I'm jealous of how fit I am. What am I going to ask you?
Is it too good at school?
They were testing this throughout.
Is that what I'm going to ask you?
I don't know.
Well, you're all wrong. And I take great pleasure out of telling you that I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to ask you how heavy it is. How heavy is it in ounces? No, sorry. How heavy is it?
Depends how long you hold it.
Thank you! I didn't want to say.
Sorry.
The answer is exactly not 8 ounces or 20 ounces because I've got an idea. It's how long you carry it. Because for 2 minutes it's not heavy. For an hour it gets a lot heavier. And trust me, if you try to do this all day, you need an ambulance at the end of the day. And stress is like that. Stress is a killer and it's certainly not good. So the answer to your question, John, is what's your measure of success? It could be around holidays. It could be about happy customers. I've shown you one earlier. It could be monetary. It could be the car you drive. I don't give a damn about cars. I don't give a because they give me hay fever. So I don't mind. But if your business is causing you a lot of stress, what have you got wrong?
Well, success can be measured differently depending where you are in your business, can't it? So at the start, it's about understanding what you're trying to achieve. And it would be silly to think that you're going to have loads of money when you don't really understand the core of your business. And then you have to get your brand sorted, so your measure of success might be people knowing about your organisation and what you do and what's different about you. And then maybe kind of the customer satisfaction and the monetary and all of that sort of stuff would come after just a thought.
The buzzword in there for me is business. What is different about your business? Whether you're an insolvency practitioner, I'm trying to remember what everybody does, it's not that easy. It is insolvency, isn't it? What makes you different to make them choose you?
You give them something at the long-term price that they're willing to pay.
That's a bit of what you said was, give them something that they want at a price they're willing to pay. I don't think that's a very good animated picture. I thought your first was better. I would say you want to produce a product that you give them no choice but them to come to you because you're the best in the market. The price is irrelevant. Could be, because if your clients don't know what your price is, it's because they want, you can have a business, you sell something at a price and they're not bothered what the price is because they're happy and they're never going to, doesn't matter how many people market your business, they're going to stay with you, no matter what. That's a great place to be.
No, but what I said about giving them what they want is you're meeting their needs. You're meeting what they want to buy.
Yeah, but a lot of other people can do that.
You end up then in a competition on price.
Correct.
No, I
Whatever
don't.
it is you're selling, the competitor's just going to knock a penny on the price.
Yeah, no,
and
it
they're
isn't.
cheaper.
It isn't about price. It's about quality of service.
Yeah.
And then what will come into it is a price eventually.
Not all of them is though.
Well, come on,
Look at
Frank.
Stella on 12, their slogan was reassuring
Expensive.
Yeah.
So they're not competing to be the cheapest.
And they don't mind saying that.
No, touch that stuff.
It's too sweet.
But I'm not saying that either. Because I know when
This
I'm
one?
buying
Yeah.
goods, I never look at the cheapest. I'll look at what service I'm going to get and then I'll look at the price
Well-
I'm willing to pay for it.
We're going to brainstorm some businesses later. I'll keep you waiting because I'm going to pick on somebody. I'm going to get you out here. I'm going to ask you what you do. And then we're going to openly brainstorm. We're going to ask the business owner what their challenges are. And we'll brainstorm some ideas. Are they cool with that? If your business isn't working, it's your own damn fault. In fact, your business is crap. You're crap. It is. Anybody want to challenge me on that? Anybody want to challenge me on that? Here.
But with that though, it completely depends what about your business is, doesn't it? Your business could be something else from you. Design business crap.
If I have something to give away, I'll give it to you, okay?
It depends what your business is though, doesn't it?
Well, if you argue that your business is crap, then you're right. It does, but... All right, give me a scenario then. If your business isn't working, why would it not be your fault? Anybody?
Practice outside yours.
The weather,
John, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll come on to things, reason not working well, but then you've got to get, if you're not getting the circumstances that you require for your business to be a success, you've got to go out and change them and create them. Right, press on, we're going to have lots and lots of golden nuggets today, little pieces of very valuable information. You'll go, yeah, that's obvious, blah, 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 and you've come across this before, that's fine. Some of you haven't, and some of you have come across them but don't implement in your business. You need one of those. If you haven't got one, you're being very, very foolish. If you've got a cheap one, you might also be very, very foolish. This is it, okay? This is the sales pitch. The Royston Park offer you a 2-hour BD session. I'm going to read from the screen at the only time I pretty much do it. No one wants their business to stand still. We want growth. More customers, more reach, more profit. But moving your business forward to bigger and better things means you need a lot of time thinking, a lot of business development thinking. You can do this in 2 ways. You lock yourself away in your office and rack your brain solidly for a couple of days and maybe come up with a couple of ideas. If you join Royston Parking for 2 hours, conversation focused on your business and nothing but your business, and walk out with a plan in your pocket will take your business to the next level. Because we think about business development is really about being bold and daring, being diverse, having big dreams, great decisions, and you won't give you ordering, give you very ordering. Also, if you go to the 2-hour session, you'll get a copy of the 57 Ways Serious Ideas of Bright Entrepreneurs. Sorted. Also, later, I have a copy of Lotte's Rules, which is something I'm going to talk about later on. It's a book that I've just read. It's a digibook, and I've just picked it. I'm going to summarise it for you in 18 points that I think are really useful. That's what the accountant. That's what you want from the accountant normally. These are the people we have. These are the products we sell, and you want us magically to increase your profits with the things that you're working with. So you like 2 + 2 = 5, unless it's the tax bill. Of course, we have to be proactive on the tax bill, and of course we will try and minimise that as far as possible. She obviously didn't walk out until about now. Because she wrote it down. And we'll just go through it briefly, but it's something you should have on your stationery. If not on your stationery, certainly mentally. Don't deal with tosses.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Okay? You like that, do you think?
Yes, I do.
What's there? Did you not remember seeing it?
Yeah, I remember about it.
Yeah, right. There we are. It is. Oh, she's listening, look. She was sitting in the room. I'll come to the apprentices in a minute. The tax wasn't. Don't deal with tosses. Right, so there it was. Get that on your station. If not, get it in your ethos. We'll come on to the 80-20 rule later. Don't deal with them. Right, I talked about some golden nuggets. We'll also talk about the bucket list. You know what bucket list is? Things you've got to do in life before you kick it. This is the Victoria Falls in Zambia. It is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. And I know that looks like me, but it isn't. It's just a fluke. My back is much more defined now. And I've got a bit more hair than him.